Peace, love, and light. Origines, healing through inspiration. Dog. Had just left someplace, and I wanted to get me some food. Wanted to get a little salad or something like that. Man, cause apparently I guess these stores open now. Cause y'all know, y'all saw from the last video, it looks like these stores open now. So I'm like, man's trying to. So whatever, I wanted to get some salad or whatever. So I went to go get some, I was in line and I happened to see somebody I know there. And I'm like, and I know is she cool or not? So I'm like, I'm chatting. And I finally get in line, And then there's somebody behind me and I was talking to him. I speak to everybody. And I try to be, I was being kind. And I said something like, because I think I saw his son or something, he had like a wiggly tooth or whatever. He said, the apple's gonna come out, and it's like, yeah. And I was actually like, oh, that actually happened to me. It's like, he's like, the apple, that's the best thing to eat. And I was like, yeah, it is, man. All I eat is plants. And I was like, yeah, Dr. Save me, stuff like that. And so then, anyways, I get up to the line and I meet this, and I'm talking to the girl. I'm talking to the female who I know. I know whatever. I'm like, hey, she this and that. She's like, I'm the manager. And I'm like, what? Then we all excited or whatnot. She got the mask on, and I still could tell she was smiling or whatnot, because it was cool. It was cool. I was happy for her. So I'm like, and I think the nigga next to me, he like, come on, man, you holding everybody up. I'm like, man, chill out. I'm like, nigga, chill out. First of all, that's not how, because I went to Qdoba. And I'm like, first of all, that's not how they work. You gotta wait till they come get you. They gotta wait till they come get you. It don't matter who in line, and that's how it works. Anyway, so then I'm still talking. I'm still talking to her, whatever. And so then I get my food or whatever. And I noticed he was like close. I think I didn't notice it yet, but he was like close. So I'm like, I'm like getting my stuff, and then I noticed he thinks there's a snake in line. Like, you have to wait at the post because they gotta make your stuff at the post. I want to know if you toast it. Your tortilla toasted or not. If you do get a tortilla, I don't eat that because it's not alkaline electric based. That's a diet I eat. So anyways, like I was saying, I was there and I just grabbed my food, and then that was it. And I was talking with her. And so then guess what happened? Y'all won't believe this. Y'all won't believe this. So then what happened was that I'm just waiting because there's somebody in front of me. There's this dude in front of me. He had gigantic order. It might have been at least 8 different bags. Had to be more than that because there's like 2 in there. Maybe somewhere between 8 to 16 bags. Somewhere between that. Like just bags of food or whatever they was like putting this stuff in it. And it was just like, what? It was just crazy. It was crazy as hell. So I'm like, okay. Anyways. Since I'm just waiting there, we're just waiting for a long time. So I'm like, and I said to the guy, since he was at the side next to me, they still haven't even helped him, by the way, but he was right next to me. It's like one of those lines where you gotta wait till a certain point till they serve you. Because like I said, they have to go to a certain point to make your, if they want a tortilla, toasted, or a bowl, and this is how it's lined up. But he was somehow still next to me down the aisle where the condiments or where the food stuff was at, even though he couldn't get none of that put on there. So he had that. So then he was like, so then I think I said something to him. I said, I'm like, shoot, didn't even make a difference now. He's like, well, actually you holding us up. I think he said the S word or something. I don't know. I think he said, you holding us up. Actually, you holding up right now. He said it, yeah, because he did say, I think he said a curse word, even in front of his child too. And I'm like, people could care less about the parent. People could care less about the parents. That's just a reflection of his parenting. Anyways, so then he's like, actually, you holding. I'm like, no, I'm not. You see, I'm waiting right now. I'm waiting right now too. And I go like, I'm waiting right now too, brother. So he's like, He's like, no, actually you host. And I'm like, no, I'm waiting right now, brother. He's like, actually, I'm like, no, I'm waiting right now. But he's like, it's okay, it's cool though. I'm like, okay, it's cool, but I'm letting you know I'm waiting right now. It's cool. And I couldn't believe the decency of some people, in order to do something like that. So I'm like, what the frick? Anyways, so I'm just sitting there and I'm still smiling. I'm still smiling, by the way. You know how it goes. So then, and then guess you would believe what happened next. So the person who I was talking to, who I was cool with, guess what? He goes and talks to her like he cool with her. He don't even know her. He don't even. He's like, oh wow, you the best. Oh, you the best. Oh, you got it. Oh, you got this. Oh, you got that. Cause he saw they didn't have they ran out of lettuce. It's later. Now y'all see it's a nighttime video, but it's later. They ran out of lettuce or whatever. And I walked there. So I'm like, whatever. I figure I'll get something just because. But she said she got me like next time, whatever. Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Whoops. So then but she was saying like she got me for like the family meal because they didn't have all the stuff I wanted, and then she told me they're out of something else too. It was like brisket. I don't eat meat, but I don't eat the dead. But yeah, she told me that. So I'm like, anyways. So then but he's all talking to her like, oh yeah, you the best. Oh yeah, you do that. Oh yeah, because when she first came to serve him stuff, she's like, oh yeah, she know what she doing. She like, what? You don't even know her. Like, you ain't even seen her. She ain't even got nothing yet. He's sitting there kissing behind. And I guess I'm like, was this motherfucker jealous? But he already had children, and I'm like, number one, she was a foreigner too. I was talking to a foreigner, like, and I was just happened to be cool with her, but he happened to be jealous because of that. And I'm just, you got a whole child. He's in there trying to act like he cool with her. And I'm like, what the heck? So, and then another way too, he was actually, since he's coming out on a condiment bar too, and this is still Corona times, and whatever y'all want to follow that 6 feet or not, he was still close. And I'm like, I wasn't moving my feet. Because I'm like, he got to say pardon me or something or whatever. And just the fact, the energy, how you coming at me. So I'm like, okay. So then, I just want to tell you, look. And so then I'm standing, I'm laughing at this, y'all. So then I'm standing there and I'm like, all right. So then I'm like, all right. So then he comes over, I think he comes and he gets close and his foot, like, I think the net, like, not just lightly on my foot. I wasn't moving because you the one who got to say pardon me or something. So anyways, so then, He recognized that I'm sure he recognized that I wasn't moving, so he moved. So I think he moved, of course, because I'm like, you're not about to invade somebody's space when, especially, and if you're gonna tell me to move, I'm gonna tell you it's 6 feet, or if not. So, anyways, but he had some dude where he's standing. I'm looking at him too. I'm like, what's up with these people? You know what? Like, what's up with these people? What goes on around these people's minds? You know, so, but anyways, end up getting my deals. Potter, end up getting my deal, and got my stuff. But the other guy too, he was cool. And then when I was getting ready to leave, the guy, whatever, he's like, all right, man, you take care, man. And I'm like, it felt like he's being sarcastic. And I'm like, whatever, man, you take care too, man. I'm like, can you believe people? Like, he created that whole interaction himself, quote unquote himself, because that was a reflection of myself. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's just a further sign that further sign of things that it's. I'm just like, wow, that's ridiculous. But I'm glad I handled it the way I did. And two, I'm glad I was able to laugh it off. Most definitely. Still hasn't broken my day. And every day is a great day for sure. But you guys know, you guys want to book a one-on-one health coaching session, we got that for you. Got the information in the description box. And I can even tell you what I even got too. Yeah, because Especially because a lot of you guys want to know too, like when you go out to restaurants, it's very difficult to eat when you're following the alkaline electric-based diet as far as what's alkaline and what's close to alkaline, stuff like that. With that, you can know if you guys book a one-on-one coaching session with us. We got that in the description box, or you can just DM us on Instagram, Healing Through Inspiration. We respond fast there, but we do get a lot of DMs on there, so be patient. But also, I was going to say, we got our Originally Cast for sale. You guys really been liking it. I'm very glad that you guys like that. And also, we got our American Meaning shirts. You can find us at healingthroughinspiration.com/shop. Unlimited supplies last. And also, we got our, if you guys want to start a business, you don't know where to start one, or if you do have one and you want to further enhance it, you guys can join. You can join our system. We got that in the description box below. I wish you guys have a great one, okay? Peace, love, and light. If I haven't said this, like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell notification because we upload daily. But peace, love, and light, y'all.